right, you can see the beautiful Channel Islands.
There are about 8 islands altogether, stretching about 120 miles.
Catalina, which is the most popular, is 26 miles from the California coast.
Which I'm sure you all can remember from the famous song. Be the one thing that's waiting
There's romance, 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 romance.
Down.
What's that?
Put this thing down.
I don't think we have much choice. Sorry about that landing. We must have caught a wind current right at the last minute. I apologize.
My attorney will be talking to you.
What's the matter with them?
You know, I just can't figure out what these tourists want. I was informative. I was witty. Cody, I sang these people a song.
Looks like you even helped them lose weight, Nick. I think that woman's stomach is down in the bag she's carrying.
Yeah, well, maybe the ride was a little choppy for her.
Right, yeah, it's just a little, Well, fortunately, my friend, for the rest of the tourists who might fall victim to the pink grenade here, we got a case.
Oh, yeah? Who's the client?
Well, we haven't met the client yet, but we got him through Myron Bell.
Oh, no, Cody. Not Myron again. You know the kind of guys this guy gets us.
Nick, he gets us work. Our last 3 cases have been because of him.
Yeah, but our last 3 clients have been flea bags. I don't want to do it, guys.
Nick, we need the rent.
Yeah, I know, and the payments are due on the stereo. We've already gotten 2 notices, 2 of them.
No, I don't care. Look, we're going to make it. You know what I got? Look what I got. I got 3 more tours booked for this afternoon, all right? Listen, we don't have to work for bums, man. The Mimi and I are going to see them.
Why don't we go talk to Myron?
Yo-ho-ho! Hey, good to see you guys. Good to see you.
Hi, Myron. How are you?
Hey,
Hi, Myron.
all right, how you doing, guys? Hey, listen, Roger is going to be so happy to find out you guys are on his side. I mean, I can't tell you.
Whoa, Myron. What do you mean on his side? This guy's not another slob running from the cops.
This is a wonderful guy who's just been dumped on by a mean, deceitful wife who's now trying to take away his money. I mean, I'm mopping up this guy's tears every day. Hey, Nick, he's bleeding all over my carpet.
He's running from the cops.
Will you come on and let me introduce you to Roger? I mean, trust me, you are going to love this guy.
All right, don't give me that garbage. She's a rotten little tramp, and she's out to make a fast buck, and I've had it. You hear me? End of story. Don't think you can scare me, Craig Walters. I know the boys are pulling your strings, and if I were you, I'd do as I was told. Okay, I'm hanging up. It's time to do my back.
Hey, Roger.
Hey, bring me another beer, will you?
Roger. Nick Ryder, Cody Allen, Murray Basinski. This is Roger Ramsdale.
You're late, Myron. You're supposed to be here at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Raj, but the guys didn't contact me until 10.
No more excuses, Myron. I can't work with people who can't be on time.
Excuse me, Mr. Ramsdale. We don't work for you yet, and I'm not sure that we will.
Yeah, well, Nick, look, now that we're all here, finally, what's the difference who was late and all that other junk? Raj, why don't we just discuss the specifics of your case?
I want you to prove my wife is a slut. Hey, will you bring me that beer? What's the matter? Can't you hear me or something? What's the matter?
What do you guys think? I mean, is this a case you can handle, huh?
Myron, excuse me, Mr. Ramsey. Myron, come here, will you? What? All right, what are you talking about? You heard what he said.
Myron, come here. I haven't got time to play around with lightweights, okay? Either they want the case or they don't.
We don't.
Hey, wait, Nick. Come on, don't get hasty on me.
Hasty? Myron, this guy's a jerk, okay? If it takes anybody longer than 5 seconds to figure that one out, they got brain damage.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Listen, Nick, I happen to be Roger Ramsdale's attorney.
Oh.
This guy's brought me more business in 1 year than 100 guys could bring me in 2. I owe him, and you guys owe me. Huh? What's the matter? This job not good enough for you? How about $5,000 that goes along with this job?
$5,000?
Yeah, I mean, unless that's not enough to keep the bill collectors from coming after you.
Myron, we pay our dues, all right?
It's not what I've been hearing.
Myron,
Wait.
Myron, what have you heard? What are they saying?
Come on. Are you guys naive? I mean, the three of you run a detective agency, right? That's a business, and businesses run a lot on credit, huh? Now the payments start coming in a little late, and the business community starts hearing about this. As an attorney, I happen to be a member of that community, huh?
Come on, Myron. What are people saying?
All right, so the gossip isn't that rampant, but let's face it. I mean, things don't start picking up for you guys a little bit? Mm-hmm.
Listen, Nick, you know, a good credit rating is important to the health of any small business. And it's not that our credit rating is bad, Myron, because it's not.
Yeah.
It's just that we could sure use the $5,000.
Right. If I were you, I would listen to your slide rule expert guys. Come on, what are we talking about? So you follow Roger's wife around for a little while. You take some tacky photographs. I mean, just enough to make him think he's got some evidence. How tough is this? Besides, look, guys, I know this broad. And I'm telling you, we are talking wicked witch of the West.
Myron, are you sure this woman is a slut? Are you sure?
Boss, are you kidding me? I mean, she lends new meaning to the word. Well, let's face it. What kind of a broad's gonna marry a guy like Roger?
Myron, you just said he was a wonderful guy.
He is a wonderful guy. You know, in his own special, unique, obnoxious way. Give me a break, will you guys? Besides, $5,000 ain't exactly chopped liver.
Come on, Nick. You know, we need the dough.
That's right.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all, but, it's not worth risking the agency for, I guess.
Hey, Nicky,
Okay,
I know
all right,
you'd
Mike,
come
okay.
through for me. All right, look, here's the address.
All right.
All right?
Yeah.
Her name is Joan Ramsdale.
Ramsdale.
Guys, trust me, this job is gonna go down in no time flat.
Ciao, Myron.
Yeah. Hey, Nick, let me see them pearlies, huh?
Smiling. I'm
There
smiling.
you go, all right.
Oh, wow, guys. Look at the petunias in the garden. Can slutty women grow petunias?
No, and they usually don't live in houses with white picket fences either. I knew it. We're stuck. We're working for another flea bag.
Come on, let's just get it over with as soon as we can, okay? Murray, let's get the robots. Nick, get the vacuum cleaner.
All right.
Yeah.
Would you like some more cookies, Tracy? Oh, no thanks, Mrs. Ramsdale. I've got to be going. I've got to meet with Jane in a little while so we can compare notes. Here's a voucher on the work we've done so far. I've put asterisks next to the items that we're still investigating. I think it should only take a couple days till we get it all worked out. I really hate resorting to these sort of tactics, but I just don't see I have any choice at this point. Well, you're doing the right thing, Mrs. Ramsdale, believe me. Oh, it just feels so cheap. Think of it as a form of self-defense. Well, thank you so much for coming by, Tracy. Well, it's no problem. Jane and I will be checking in with you a little later on today.
Oh, my heavens, what do we have here?
Good afternoon, ma'am. Would you like to know how to find an extra 2 hours in your week? That's right, 2 extra hours to do whatever you want.
These 2 hours can be yours when you have the amazing new deluxe Automaid do your vacuuming for you. And here to tell you about it is me.
This is Murray, our training salesman of the month. Now, my fellow associate and I would really appreciate if you'd let Murray demonstrate this amazing machine.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you later. Oh, well, thank you again, Tracy. Gentlemen, please come in. My heavens, this certainly is an interesting looking little thing.
Yes, he is, isn't he? And I'd love to demonstrate him for you. Do you happen to have any loose dirt?
Yeah.
Hi, this is Jane.
Hi, I was just getting ready to take off. Did you get anything?
Well, not regarding our case. But I think the slime has hired himself some detectives. It sounded like he wanted to have Joan tailed to see if he could pick up some smut on her.
That pig.
Anyway, I wanted to let you know in case you spotted him. There are 3 guys, 2 of them pretty good looking, and the other one's sort of a geeky type.
Get out of town.
Why, what's the matter?
I think I just passed them going into Joan's house disguised as vacuum cleaner salesman.
Stay there, I'll be right over. We can double tail them.
Okay, I'll see you in a bit.
Terribly sorry, ma'am. Really, I don't understand what could have happened. The deluxe automator's never acted like this before.
Yeah, well, we're getting it. You know, maybe you just have very durable dirt.
I have some rug cleaner. Would that help?
Well, actually, man, we just about have it all cleaned up here.
Yeah.
We're really terribly sorry about this. We're going to take this thing back to the lab and make sure this doesn't happen again.
Yes.
No, never again.
Like we say, we're terribly sorry that this had to happen to you.
Well, I know when you examine it, you'll find the problem instantly.
Yes, I'm sure we will. And thank you for your cooperation. Again, I'm very sorry about the
So
mess.
sorry, terribly
Well,
sorry.
yes,
Thank
but
you.
don't I have to fill out a form or give you a deposit?
A deposit?
A form?
Say what?
Well, yes. I know we had some problems with it here today, but I can clearly see the potential of this wonderful machine.
You
want to buy one?
Well, yes. How much are they?
Well, ma'am, in light of what happened here today, in all good conscience, I don't think that we could take an order for an obviously flawed piece of equipment.
I'm sure you'll work out the kinks in no time. At least put my name on the list.
List.
Well, sure, I guess we could do that. It would give our associate Murray here a chance to learn how to fill out a form properly.
That's a very good idea. Listen, Murray, why don't you pull a standard 1050 form and we'll write this woman up, okay?
The form, right?
Form.
Woman is unbelievable. First we smear mud and dirt all over her carpet, and then she actually wants to buy this thing.
I don't think we're going to find much smut on this woman. She seems so nice.
Are you kidding, Murray? The woman's a harlot. She's got the word cheap embroidered all over the front of her pink little apron.
She does?
Yeah, you saw the apron, didn't you, Murray?
Nick, all right. Yeah, she's not a slut. You made your point.
Slut, Cody, we just spent an hour with Florence Nightingale. I'll tell you, I'm going to kill Myron. First I'm going to quit this case, and then I'm going to kill her.
Nick, we can't call Myron yet. We've only been on the case for an hour.
Cody, we're going to need the rest of our lives to find anything on this woman.
Look, she's going out. Now, what I suggest we do is we spend the rest of the afternoon on her, take a few more pictures, and then at least we can say that we spent the day with her. If I'm going to be on this slimy case, I want to get paid for it.
Yeah, we need the money. We really do, Nick.
All right, listen, guys. We're going to give it the day, okay? But if we end up following this woman to an orphanage, I'm packing it in. You got it?
Okay.
All right.
All right. Hey, help me with the rope.
Hello?
Hi, I just caught Joan headed east on Sycamore, and she's got the Three Musketeers right behind her.
Okay, I'll pick you up on Edgemere.
Okay, on my way.
What did I tell you? Right now, as we stand here like a couple of jerks, Mrs. Ramsdale is singing songs to kids with the mumps.
All right, okay, so we ended up at the children's hospital. At least we're not at the orphanage.
Oh.
And it wasn't the first place she came.
No, you're absolutely right, Cody. See, because before that, she was at West Beach Retirement Home, a knitting class at the
All right,
college.
all
Wait
right.
a minute, wait. And then she went to Bert's nursery, where she bought tulip bulbs, a rose bush, and a sack of manure, which is exactly what I feel like right now.
Okay,
Hi, guys. Listen, those one-hour photo places are really neat. Oh, while I was waiting, I got to see some pictures from this guy's stag party.
Yeah.
Only they were mostly out of focus.
Murray, did these turn out?
Oh, yeah. Take a look.
Let's see here. Oh, hey, boy, we're getting into some incriminating stuff now. Their bedroom can only be called a den of iniquity.
Come on, let's go back and report to dear old Roger. Hey, Nick. Let's pull over the hamburger stand up there.
I guess this is as good a spot as any.
guys, are we stopping for lunch already?
Not quite, Murray. I'll catch the other one.
Hi, something wrong?
No, not really. It's just my friend and I were getting a little hungry, and we figured since you and your friend had been following us around all day and hadn't eaten either, maybe you'd like to have lunch with us. We'll treat.
I can't believe you guys would work for a pile of garbage like Roger Ramsdale. Don't you guys have any ethics?
Well, you didn't see any of us getting him a beer, did you?
That was in the line of duty. I was pretending to be a friendly neighbor. There's a major difference.
Hey, working for Roger's one thing. You're trying to get smut on his wife? No way.
Just for the record here, I want you both to know that we did not want to work for Roger Ramsdale. There were extenuating circumstances.
They're broke.
Now, you don't know that.
Well, it's true, Nick. I mean, we got the payments on the stereo.
Murray?
Look, Roger Ramsdale's the biggest piece of crud in Southern California. Everybody knows that. Now, if you want some advice from a couple of veterans, you'll drop him like a boring date.
That's exactly what we were planning to do when we finally decided to find out why you were following us.
We have a client to protect. You were following our client.
Oh, so you're working for Mrs. Ramsdale? How is she? She seems like a very nice lady.
Oh, yeah, she's a doll. How she got hooked up with Roger keeps me awake at night.
Well, they say that love is blind. Huh?
Oh, get out of town.
Excuse me?
See, when Roger and Joan split up, she noticed some discrepancies in their bank account. And she thought Roger was skimming off the top, so she asked us to check into it.
Oh, and you were running an audit on his books while sunning in a bikini by the pool, right?
I was doing that in the house while you guys were out there begging to work for that slime in the Hawaiian shorts.
Hey, wait a
What are
minute.
you
We weren't
talking
begging.
about? We
never
didn't want
begged.
that case. Look, let's just go over to Rogers and tell him we've done our duty, okay? Would you girls care to follow?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I left some stuff over there. Yeah, and I'd just like to see if you really do quit the case.
Okay, guys. I'll wait for you out here.
Hey, Roger? Mr. Ramsdale? It's Nick and Cody. We got the information you want.
Oh, he's probably asleep in front of the TV in his bedroom. Roger!
We just leave the pictures and a note, and that way we don't have to talk to him again.
I don't think anyone's going to talk to him again.
What?
Looks like a clean hit right through the chest.
Oh, gross.
Jane, call an ambulance.
Hey, you guys! Out the door! Tracy, follow the guy in that car!
Will you stop braking at the turns? You're never gonna catch him like that.
Would you just sit back and put your seatbelts on, please? I know how to drive.
What do you call this driving? I can ride a bicycle faster than this.
And the training wheels don't slow you down?
Oh, please, 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 go. Come on, let's go. Put your foot on the gas, please.
Pedal to the metal, girls. Okay?
Yes, exactly. Good, Murray, good. What are you stopping for? People going, Yankee, we're gonna lose him. Come on.
We lost him.
Are you through?
How could you stop for a yellow light when we were chasing a killer?
Didn't either of you notice the car that pulled out in front of me?
So go around it.
Yeah, and by that time the light would have been red.
Not if I'd have been driving.
That's true. Nick is a very good driver. Excellent.
All right. It doesn't matter anymore because we lost him.
I wouldn't say that. While you guys were screaming at Tracy, I got the license plate. That ought to be worth something, wouldn't you say, fellas?
Well, it so happens I got the license plate, too. VVN 013 there.
No, it was VVM 013, Tony.
Who's the end, Nick?
No, I'm his VV. What are you, blind? VVM013. I saw it.
About it.
I saw it
looking at
myself.
it.
I saw. I'm not blind.
What?
3WNI 018?
That's what I got.
Isn't that interesting? They got different numbers.
Just buckle up your belts, boys.
Oh.
Why don't you guys wait in the car? I think it's up to Tracy and I to tell Mrs. Ramsdale about her husband being killed.
Yeah, but Roger was our client.
Well, I wouldn't brag about that.
Yeah, I think we should have some participation in this matter. I don't think we should just sit here like a bunch of obedient dogs.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, wait a minute, guys. That woman being brought out to the squad car, isn't that Joan Ramsdale? Looks like Quinlan's with her, too.
Oh, that's great.
Look, now that I think about it, you guys, maybe sitting here in the car isn't such a bad idea.
Mrs. Ramsdale? What's going on here?
You ladies with the press, if you are, just wait over there. There'll be plenty of time this afternoon for interviews, all right?
That's our client they're hauling away. Why are the police taking her?
Your client, what are you, lady attorneys?
No, we're private investigators. Why are they arresting her?
Did she say that you're private investigators?
That's right.
Lady investigators, that's all I need.
Who is this clown?
Let me ask you something, honey. What do you investigate? Stolen recipes? Missing knitting needles?
Look, Bozo, are you going to answer my question, or do I have to find somebody who can speak English?
Baby, I can speak just enough English to have you put in the backseat of that car and taken downtown and have you booked. You're talking to a cop.
Oh, get out of town.
I'll get you out of town.
I want you
buddy.
to explain.
Much as I hate to say it, I think we better step in.
Of course, we can't let Quinlan, rough up Tracy and Jane.
Are you kidding? I'm worried about Quinlan. I don't think he's ever been mauled by a couple of Nancy Drews.
Grunts.
We're not scared of you, buddy. I want to know what's
whoa,
going on.
Oh, I see. This is your idea of a funny little joke. You sick these broads on me to get information. Are you three guys really that scared of me?
Lieutenant, why don't we save our charming exchanges for later, okay? And answer the question, why are you arresting Joan Ramsdale?
For conspiracy to kill her husband.
What?
Well, listen to this harmony. You guys could give the Jackson 5 a run for their money. As a matter of fact, maybe I'll book you. I'll call you the 5 Private Eyes. Johnson, get that broad downtown and book her.
Joan Ramsdale?
It just doesn't make sense. The police are holding Joan Ramsdale with such a small amount of evidence.
Well, small but important. The bank is sitting on a check transaction for $5,000 that Joan refuses to talk about for some reason.
Oh, so the police think that Joan used that money to hire a hitman to kill Roger, right?
But it's obvious Joan didn't do the killing. And the car was traced back to Roger's used car lot, which Joan was supposed to get half of anyway.
Well, I still can't believe Joan Ramsdale's that cold-blooded.
Neither do we. And that's why we want to propose something to you guys. Since you're sort of working on the case anyway, we thought you might like to help us find the killer. Or at least who hired him. And we'd split our fees with you, of course.
Well, is this one too tough for you girls to handle, or do you just need somebody who can drive a car fast?
We thought it would work to everyone's advantage, since we know this city, and you fellas know this little fishing village pretty well.
Fishing village?
We could just as easily have conned whatever information we needed out of you.
Oh, no way, honey. Okay, we've been doing this for a while. We're not kids at this, all right?
10 years?
No, not 10
years.
No, of course not 10 years. I guess you're going to tell me now that you guys have been PIs for 10 years. Is that the deal?
Well, 9 years, 7 months, and one week.
Yeah, you've been doing this for that long? 9 years? Wow, that's a long time. 9 years is a...
Look, seniority isn't the issue here. Vindicating Joan Ramsdale is. Now, we all believe that she's innocent.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, are we going to work together or not?
Listen, guys, my vote is that we do it. I think it'd be great. The guys and the gals, working together. It'd be a lot of fun, huh?
Okay, but look, not if you start hitting us over the head with that women's lib stuff, all right?
We don't have to. We're already liberated.
Oh.
Yeah, And that means we don't want you guys starting your little competition frenzy, okay?
What are you talking about?
We don't have any competition between us.
Guys, you remember you have that competition about who has the most broken noses, you know? And oh, also the competition about the girls on the Contessa, who gets the most dates.
Murray, we got it. Okay, now we indulge in a little healthy competition once in a while, but let me tell you, you girls have as many stupid hang-ups as we do.
Get out of town. Okay, let's see here. I had 2 coffees and a piece of pie, plus tax and tip. Okay, that's $4.50. Tracy, you had the dinner salad with the special dressing. Okay, that's 50 cents extra.
This one's on us, ladies. By the time you figure out who had the extra iced tea, Joan Ramsdale might be in the gas chamber.
Listen, guys, I think it's about time we got back to the Riptide. I have some information that may crack this case wide open. Well, here we are. What do you think?
Wow, look at all this stuff.
Yeah, what we lack in experience, we make up for in equipment.
You designed all this stuff, boss?
Well, yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, it's okay. You know, I used to do it for a living. I paid the rent, right?
Unlike what you do now.
Hmm?
Whoa, I was just kidding. Come on, lighten up, man.
Okay, Murray, what were you going to tell us that was going to catapult us into the case?
Oh, yeah. Well, this morning, right, when we went over to see Roger, well, I remember he was talking on the phone. Well, actually, you know, he was having an argument. But well, right before he hung up, he told the person he was talking to, Craig Walters, that he didn't scare him. Now, personally, I think that was a threat.
I don't remember him saying that.
Oh, you weren't there. You were off getting him a beer. Remember he asked for another beer?
You know, that's a very useful observation, boss.
It is?
Yeah, you see, because it's important to pinpoint areas of conflict in a person's life. I mean, that's where you're going to find the greatest degree of vulnerability. Now, you say that Roger was having an argument with somebody named Craig Walters. Now, it's very possible that that area of conflict is what led Walters to murder.
Who are you, Dr. Joyce Brothers?
Well, it just so happens I have an MS in psychology from Ohio State.
Okay, Murray, why don't you just punch Craig Walters in the computer, see what turns up?
Already on it. According to the Internal Revenue Service file on him, he's a freelance photographer currently living in Redondo Beach.
Not exactly a typical murder's profile.
Yeah, but look at this part. It says he's registered as a world-ranking marksman in silhouette target pistol competition.
That makes perfect sense.
Well, it means he's familiar with handguns, but I don't think we can convict him on that.
No, but the slug that was pulled out of Roger Ramsdale was a 7mm bullet. That's a very unusual size, found in very few guns, one of them being a silhouette target pistol.
Let me guess, you have an MS in guns from Ohio State.
No, I just know a lot about guns, that's all.
Can you fire one?
I'm okay.
So, what do you say we drop by this guy's house in the morning? See if he's the one we're after.
Yeah, that is an excellent suggestion. He lives above his studio. The address is 1155 La Placida Road.
Okay, we'll meet you there about 9, all right?
Okay, fine.
Oh, listen, girls, leave early enough just in case you run into some yellow lights. Well, you said lighten up.
Get out of town.
Mr. Walters, anybody home? Open up.
Any luck, you guys?
No.
Come on, Tracy, let's look around back.
You know, guys, I can't see too much because of the Venetian blinds, but it doesn't look like anybody's there. It looks like nothing's going on.
Look, maybe we should just invite ourselves in, huh?
Yeah, I was just mulling that over.
Wait a minute, guys. I see a figure in there coming towards the door. There must be somebody in here after all.
Mr. Walters was nice enough to leave the back door open. Come on in.
Well, it's not working today.
Well, Walters doesn't live upstairs anymore. There's nothing left but hangers.
Well, his equipment's still here, so are his photos. Maybe he just went out of town.
Hey, guys, look at this.
What? Oh, it's Roger.
Yeah, and he was obviously Wednesday's assignment for something.
Mrs. Walters, maybe?
Or at least a close personal friend.
This is E. Tompkins. This picture was taken on the 17th, and this is negative T-138.
We have a proof book here. This may tell us a little bit more about Ms. Tompkins.
Well, maybe this E. Tompkins could tell us what happened to Craig Walters. They're obviously good friends.
I know that restaurant where she's working in these pictures. It's called the High Tide. It's right off Pacific Coast Highway.
Let's go talk to her.
Yeah, and pray she hasn't already gone into labor.
Yeah, right. Hey, wait a minute, guys. Isn't that the guy we saw leaving Roger's apartment? Isn't that the killer?
Yeah, it's the same car. I recognize the plates.
Come on.
I'm gonna show you ladies how a chase is done.
He hasn't seen us yet, so you can cut in right behind him and cut him off over there.
Listen, Cody, Nick is driving the car now, not Tracy, all right?
Okay.
We're not gonna lose this guy.
All right, okay.
All right.
Oh, man, it wasn't even going that fast. Dan and Tracy were right, you know. The plate was 3WNI018. Nick.
What?
Let's not tell him, okay?
What, are you kidding? I'll die before they find out.
Good.
Table for 5?
Oh, yeah, that'd be fine. Can you tell us if a Miss Tompkins still works here?
Ellie, yeah, she's working today. Do you want me to have her stop by your table?
Yeah, we'd appreciate that. Thank you.
Okay, right this way. She'll be with you in just a moment. Can I tell her who's calling?
Yeah, just tell her we're friends of Craig Walters.
Thank you.
You know, I still don't understand why you didn't tell that cop who gave you the ticket who Walters really is.
What was I supposed to say? While breaking into that man's house, my friends and I discovered he's the killer we're after? I don't think that would have gone over real bad.
Here comes the blushing bride.
Hi.
Hi.
Are you the ones that know Craig? Have you seen or talked to him lately?
No, not really. We were kind of hoping you could help us out in that area. How long has it been since you talked to him?
A couple of weeks ago when he came to my Lamaze class.
Well, can you call him or something?
Well, that's why this relationship is weird. I was never allowed to go to his house or call him. He always got in touch with me.
Ellie, I don't mean to pry or anything, but I take it that the father of the child isn't around?
Boy, you aren't kidding. He's dead.
Dead?
Well, we didn't really have a romance or anything like that. I was just a stupid girl who fell for an easy line. Turned out to be a real jerk, too. When I asked him for money to cover the hospital costs, he told me to take a hike, to get an abortion. I couldn't do that. But like they say, what goes around comes around. Someone knocked him off yesterday. You probably have never heard of him. He owned a used car lot.
Roger Ramsdale?
You have heard of him? Is it true what I read? That they're holding his wife?
Well, I heard that. Didn't you hear that, Cody?
Yeah, I heard that too. Did you hear that?
How's
That's
that?
awful. I just don't believe a woman like her would do something like that. No matter how big of a skunk he was. She's just too good of a person. Too generous.
You know Joan Ramsdale?
Only what I've heard. Look, why don't you guys just look over your menus and I'll be right back.
Okay.
Roger Ramsdale got that sweet, young, naive girl pregnant. What a pig. And you guys worked for him.
Would you lay off that already?
You know, Ellie is trying to hide something about Joan Ramsdale. I think she knows her. You don't go on and on about how great a person is after reading that they've been accused of murdering their own husband.
Check.
Cody, we haven't even ordered anything yet.
What, Murray?
We haven't ordered yet, and you're calling for the...
No, Murray, the check. The check that Joan won't talk about. Now, who else but Joan Ramsdale would give money to a woman that her husband got pregnant?
You know, you got a good point there. Do you think that she'd tell us if we asked her?
Do I have to answer that? I'd really rather not say anything at all.
Mrs. Ramsdale, we know you want to protect Ellie, but nothing's going to happen to her if you tell the truth about the money.
And you'll be vindicated. It's true. I gave her the $5,000. She called my house by mistake one day. I'm sure Roger must have given her the number accidentally. She started to cry when she found out I was Roger's wife. She was so upset. She was so troubled. that I invited her over. When I found out that Roger wouldn't meet his responsibility, I thought the least I could do was to give her the money. She's such a fragile little thing. I hope my saying this won't have any repercussions for her.
We're positive. And we suggest that you meet with the DA as soon as possible so you can explain all of this to him.
I'm sure you girls must think I'm the most naive, simple-minded woman you've ever met.
Oh, no. That's not true.
It's just that I try to find the good things in people. I never wanted this to be an issue. I just wanted to do something nice for someone who needed help.
You have, Mrs. Ramsdale. All your life you've done nice things for other people. It's time you did something nice for yourself.
Oh, I didn't realize what time it was.
You, have somewhere to go or something?
Oh, well, I told the ladies in my cell block I'd teach them how to knit, and it's time for our first class. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah, hi. My wife and I are interested in joining a Lamaze class, and a friend of ours, Ellie Tompkins, suggested this one. Are you familiar with Miss Tompkins?
Yeah, How pregnant is she? Well, I don't know. She can't fit behind the wheel of our car. How many months does that sound like to you?
Yeah. She's in the class? Great. When do you meet? Tonight. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Hey, you guys, I found the class. I found the right one. They're meeting tonight at the Health Center at Children's Hospital.
Oh, right.
Looks like we figured it out. Joan gave Ellie the money because Roger wouldn't. Isn't that just perfect?
Wait, let me get this straight now. The way I figure this, what that means is that...
Well, Roger got Ellie pregnant, right?
And Ellie wanted money for the hospital, but Roger said no and hired a hitman to kill Ellie.
Yeah, but it seems the hitman has fallen in love with Ellie and killed Roger instead, right?
Right. Did we cover everything, girls?
Except for what our next move is.
Well, our next move is to find Craig Walters, obviously, because he's the killer.
Agreed, but that's gonna take a while. Ellie doesn't even know where he is, unless he shows up at her Lamaze class.
What?
Oh, no. Forget it. I am not gonna...
Come here, ladies. Yes, yes. Why don't we hit a maternity store, get you girls into something cute, maybe pink with lots of ducks.
And then we're going to go by a department store and pick up some pillows. You're going to love it.
Yeah. Pillows.
Okay, little mothers, breathe. Out, bear down. 2, throw. Good, Dad. Thanks for the help. And breathe. Out, hold, bear down. Net, push. Okay, you ready? Are you ready? You get to relax. Up again now. Up.
Craig!
Okay, mothers, come on up.
Hi,
That's
Ellie.
it now. Breathe.
Hey, I'm sorry I missed the last couple of times,
Okay, now breathe.
but I just had a bunch of things in my mind, a whole bunch of things to take care of.
It's okay. We really didn't get into that much.
Okay, now breathe.
We saw some movies on the delivery process, though.
Will they bother you?
It's a little scary. Made me really want to pay attention.
Hey, you two, will you start working?
Okay, here we go. Here you go. Breathe.
Here, dear, let me help you.
This is the dumbest thing I've ever done.
Oh, sweetheart, you give off such a glow. You've never looked lovelier.
We're hoping for a boy. What about you guys?
Hoping for a boy? That's very good, Cody. Hoping for a boy with the...
Gee, I wish I could go in there with you.
Oh, well, hang in there, boss. I might be dumping this husband of mine real soon. You'll be more than welcome to take over.
Yeah, let's get in there before the classes are over, okay?
Listen, Murray, if he makes a run for it, you cover the exit, okay?
Oh, yeah, I got it all planned. I'm going to
Right.
stay right out here, and I'm going to cover the exit.
Come on up.
Oh, I almost forgot to tell you. Some friends of yours came by the cafe today looking for you.
Friends? Who were they?
You know, I never caught their names. It was a couple of guys, some girls. Somehow they heard I knew you. I don't know, they were just looking for you.
And breathe. Oh, hello, new couples. Come in. Join us. Won't you grab a pillow, grab a mat?
Oh, those are the ones that were looking for you. Craig.
There. Good.
I'll be darned, he looks just like his father.
What's going on here?
thought you said you were just okay with a gun.
I lied. I'm great with the gun.
Let's go, man. Spread them. Get them apart. Come on.
All right, he's clean.
He wanted me to kill her. That slime ball wouldn't give her the money to pay for a hospital, but he paid me to knock her off. I couldn't do it. I couldn't kill her. But I knew if I didn't, he'd find somebody to.
Cody, bring Walters. Ellie's gone into labor.
Ellie's gone into labor. Hey, I gotta go. I'm her coach. I gotta tell her when to breathe.
Come on, we can't keep Mother Nature waiting.
Let's go.
What? 7 pounds, 3 ounces. The cutest little girl you ever.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
I'm sorry, Mr. Walters. I have to take you downtown now. Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
Oh, look, when you see Ellie, tell her that I love her, huh? I don't think she heard me in there. You know, she had a lot in her mind.
Boy, I feel really weird. I'm standing here feeling sorry for the killer. He wasn't really a killer. I mean, he did it to protect Ellie.
Well, maybe once the judge hears the extenuating circumstances of the case, he'll go easier on him, huh?
Yeah. Well, come on, you guys, cheer up. You know, Ellie had a baby. We brought a new life into the world.
Yeah.
All right, look, let's go celebrate. I'll even buy the cigars.
Okay. Hey, it was a girl.
You know, guys, having a broken nose is really painful.
Oh, it's supposed to be, Murray. It's an injury. What'd you expect?
Well, I don't know what I expected, but you guys always made it seem so much better, you know? Well, anyway, this is broken nose number 1, all right? So look out, because I'm gaining on you.
Congratulations, Murray. Have a cigar.
Thanks.
I hope you guys left enough room for dessert, because Joan Ramsdale baked something special for us.
Let me guess. Apple pie.
On the money, honey.
So you saw Joan, huh? How's she doing?
Well, as expected, she has taken a huge interest in Craig Walters' case, and she's doing everything possible to assist in any way she can, for the benefit of Walters, of course. And in the meantime, she's helping out Ellie.
You know, for the longest time, I couldn't figure out how a woman like Joan Ramsdale could get hitched up with a guy like Roger. Of course, I guess she could have found the good side of Attila the Hun.
Oh, she did mention one other thing.
What's that?
She said if we ever ran into those vacuum cleaner salesmen, if we would please remind them of the purchase she wants to make.
Hey, Cody, Nick. Very cute, Murray.
Hi,
Ladies, good to see you.
Yeah.
I guess you won't mind if I join you.
Not unless you have some money, Myron, for the work we did on your behalf.
You are my favorite, Nick. Listen, guys, I got a very interesting proposition. I got this friend of mine, works on the dock. I kind of handle a lot of his lawsuits, and he's in a little bit of trouble, and, well, I owe him. Now, look, it's an easy job. Shouldn't take you guys more than an afternoon. I mean, I am talking a piece of cake here. All you gotta do is prove his teenage daughter's punk boyfriend is a transvestite.
Myron.
Get out of here.